Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Command Center. We would like to put our favorite commander, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we play those secret, stealthy letters, EDH. What does it stand for today, Hadoken?
Y'all should know that by now, man. It's a new year. I'm tired of telling y'all the same old stuff. But if you don't know, it stands for Elric's Destroy Homunculus. I'm sorry, I was watching Full Metal Alchemist and I kind of got stuck in that mode right about now. But because we was talking about, the new stuff of the new year, we got to talk about new sets coming out. But before we do that, we got to give a shout out.
That's right. We always want to give a shout out to a patron when they join the Mana Squad. And today we are shouting out Miles Jeffries.
Thank you, Miles, for believing in what we do and, backing up and participating and being one of our patrons. And because you decided to look out for us, we got to shout out one of your patrons. Shout out one of your commanders.
Yeah, so Miles' one of his favorite commanders is URZA Lord High Artificer.
First of all, Miles, you're a scumbag, and I appreciate everything that you do because I understand what you're doing with this card. I like the way you tetherball.
I just got to say, there's a lot of text on URZA that I don't like reading because ever since Strixhaven, I just don't like reading for some reason.
I don't know. I can't explain. Strixhaven gave us a book. It was like literally we were studying to attend Hogwarts, and I wasn't feeling none of this. You know what?
Yeah. If reading the cards was the criteria for getting into Strixhaven, I would have just dropped out.
As a matter of fact, people would have Strixhaven's cards. I was like, you just tell me that card does anything.
I believe you.
It wipes the board, and I got to give you $5.
Yeah, but let's get on back to URZA, who was in the Secret Commander set, known as I think it was one of those Modern Horizon sets or whatever.
First of all, we call URZA Ultron because it got all the folks behind them.
Yeah, he looks like he's definitely about to lead into a charge, about to put that foot deep. So basically, when URZA enters the battlefield, you create a 0/0 construct, and it gets stronger for each artifact that you control.
Let me cut to the chase. URZA says I win. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to know.
Also, you could tap and make some tap artifacts, make blue mana.
No, I win. Now, a couple of sets have already come out, but now we're about to focus on a new set that came around the horizon that peaked out. If you don't know, it's called Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So when you think about it, you're thinking, glow sticks and rave music. The psychedelics. Those were the yesterday. Anyway, the new set's coming out, but we don't like to talk about it till everything came out. But it was a couple of things that we saw that was like, okay, that's interesting.
It's kind of piquing our interest a little bit.
And then the lands. Oh my God, the lands.
We'll get to that.
They look immaculate, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. But that's not what this video is about. I start seeing some of these cards, and I start getting flashbacks. I start getting triggered because I don't know if y'all know this about me. One of my favorite sets in the world is Kamigawa. Shut up, that's wrong. I believe it's one of the most disgusting sets ever printed. Real talk, soapbox. Me, put it down, stand on it.
So early.
I gotta tell y'all about this. When I got first introduced to Magic, it was all rainbows and Skittles. I was just playing dragons and stuff. Going across the table, smacking people. Mm-hmm. Then I ran into some of the most disrespectful cards I ever ran. I'll never forget, every time I asked, what set did that come out? And everybody was like, it came from Kamigawa. It came from Kamigawa. Every time it was something disrespectful to my deck, it was Kamigawa. It's like every time they put it on the board, it would be like, yo, mama. I was like, yo, what set did that come from? Oh, it just came from Champions Kamigawa.
Saviors of Kamigawa.
Is
that a Sisei's Divine top? You know what? You win. You got it. I'm going to just get up.
No, let's go down to some of these disrespectful cards.
So you know what? I think I'll start it off. This was one of my favorite commanders to build even to this day. You hate to play this deck too. But this is Kagemaru, First to Suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kagemaru, the 5-drop, 3 and 2 black. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of cards in my hand. And it's a board wipe on a stick.
On a stick. That means that you can smack people with it and then use it.
Yeah. So it does -X to the board based on the number of cards in your hand. People see this card, they're like, what is that? Why is it so ugly? Also, what is that? I know I said what is that twice.
That sounds cute, but shut up. Let me tell you why Kamigawa is disrespectful. First of all, we got Azusa in Kamigawa. You know what Azusa says? Drop your hand. That's all it says. You got lands in your hand, just put them out. You got lands in your sideboard, just put it on the battlefield.
Hold on, soapbox time. Soapbox.
Put it on. Yeah, get on there. Stand on it.
I'm going to get on this thing.
Go for it.
We made the mistake of going to one of we wouldn't call this the LGS, but it's a nifty little place called Battle and Brew here in Atlanta. One of our first times there.
Yeah.
Ran into this cat, wanted to play a game of Commander, 3 of us. He was like, hey, I got this Azusa deck. You mind if I play it? We know Azusa. We know Susie. He can't be that bad.
12 lands on turn 3. 12 lands on turn 3.
You remember this, huh?
Yeah, I remember this because I looked over and said, because I was new to Magic. I was fresh-eyed and baby blue. I just stepped out the womb when it came to Magic. I was like, hey, yo, say it. Is this normal? And I looked at him and he was crying. I was like, yo, I need an adult. Like, this wasn't fair. And I'm sitting there, I got 3 lands out. This dude got 2 Eldrazi's and a monkey. And I'm like, yo, I don't even know what to do.
I think we just scooped because I was like, there was no way we can come back from this.
It was 12 lands. But now that he's there, you know what else came out in that same set?
A lot of stuff.
Kiki Jiki. The DJ Khaled of Magic, because anything you got, he gives you another one.
Man, so when I started playing Commander back in the days of yesteryear, Kiki Jiki was one of my nightmares. So I said, if I see it on the table, I'm just gonna scoop.
It's cool. You have no choice. You have to physically assault the player who's playing it. Get creature removal, player removal, like a stick to the head or a chair to the face.
It's the first time I learned about bail money.
You know what else came out? Through the Breach. Through the Breach.
Doesn't get as much play as it should. I don't care. But yeah, you can pick up legendary or non-legendary.
No, I think you just put anything.
You can put a creature from the just put it into play. It goes away at the end step, but for 5, just drop a creature into play.
Then don't forget you got all the dragons. You got both.
We had a dragon that was banned for the longest. Kakusha was banned for the longest
because it would just murder you.
It dies. Everyone lose 5. I gain all the life.
Oh, oopsie! I brought it back and died again. Oh, oopsie! I brought it back.
And what did y'all do? Y'all unbanned it like some heathens. Like some scum bags. Did you know that people would play like there was one that would like tap all your stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yosei. Do you know that some disgusting, degenerate people actually play this card in their decks? Like, who are these freak nasty people who will play that card? Yeah, I got 2 copies and 2 of my decks, but this ain't about me, okay? This is about this sick set, this disease set that needs to be burnt from the earth. Ooh. What else we got out there?
Man, there was the remember the flip cards that kind of, not that you flip them, turn them over. Oh no, you literally do a 180, do a 180.
Do you have 40 land? Do you have 40 over 20 life? Congratulations, your creatures get +2/+2 double strike and doo-doo on your opponent's dreams. Oh wait, do you have more than 5 lands? Congratulations, you can start pooping out elementals. Do you have red cards? Congratulations, all of them have fire breathing. I was like, what is this? Who makes this for people?
Madness.
Was this set before Commander?
No.
So they knew what they were doing.
You know what? Don't hold me to that because I don't know all of Magic timeline. I think Commander was like early 2009, 10, 11, somewhere around there.
I don't care. This almost made me quit Magic. What else? What's his name? Sakashima the Imposter.
So you don't know this. So back when Commander first started, or around the time in the early days, there was you know about the Legend rule, right?
Yeah.
So it was even worse. Not only could you only have 1 legendary copy of whatever creature on the board or planeswalker, no one can have 1 if you have 1. So you can just be sitting there playing your deck, and then you might have some nifty legends coming out doing their thing on your side of the board. Here comes somebody with a clone deck. Oh, I'm gonna copy your Thraxamundar.
Get it off the table.
Oh, I'm gonna copy your Azusa.
Move that.
Oh, I'm gonna copy your Grimgran.
Rip.
And they were just playing 4-drop clones.
Then they had the nerve to give this SOB a student. Who said that this SOB can have a student? You heard what I said. Sakashima had a student.
Yeah.
He had somebody who came to homeroom taking notes, telling everybody he forgot to give them a test. You know who you are. You curve breaking. You know what? I don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
So while everybody's like, oh, the new Kamigawa set, I got nothing but tragedy. I got nothing but pain. I woke up in the middle of the night with a cold sweat. Like, I don't even know what they printing this time. All I know is, I swear to God, I thought I saw Jigga Taxes in the new set. All I know is I vomited a little bit and passed out. So I don't even know if that's real or not. It might have been hallucination.
It's real. It's real. Hallucination.
I know, hallucination.
So I'm assuming you're not up on the magic lore. You don't take a look at those, do you?
I don't know. All I know is somebody told me that this was the story behind Kamigawa. A hole opened up and a fan was spinning, and then there was this playwalker who was excessively throwing doo-doo into it. And that is the story of Kamigawa. Just turds hitting a fan, and some maiden in a white wedding dress who got caught in the storm. That's all I know about Kamigawa.
Yeah. So just something to pique y'all a little interest a little bit. So, Jenka Taxes is in this story. The Wanderer is in this story. Tamio is in this story. Tezzeret is in this story. You don't know about Tamio, do you?
I know, but I remember Tamio, the field researcher, and I remember my mono blue Tamio, which is still the bomb.
You don't know about Tamio. Tamio's a Phyrexian now.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
See, not everybody gets spoiled.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know my favorite part about Kamigawa? The one that cheeses my grits even harder? It's like, look at all these ninjas. These ninjas are amazing. You know what type I was waiting for that they gave us? It was amazing. Samurai. Wait a minute. Wait, what?
Huh?
Wait, we don't get ninjas? Wait, we don't create a ninja token? Shadow Clone Jutsu? We don't get that?
Actually, we do. So far, we've seen one card or two cards that poop out ninja tokens.
Wait, ninja tokens is a thing?
Ninja tokens is going to be a thing.
Okay, shut up for a second. I want you to say nothing. Soapbox time. Okay, look here. We were designing tokens.
Why are you giving them stories into our behind the scenes?
No, I want y'all to know this. We were designing tokens, and I created a Demir Ninja. And you ninja tokens, and ninja tokens would never be a thing. And I'm standing, my head is in my booty. So, I told them, yo, we can be the first ones to do ninja tokens, but they'll never do ninja tokens because magic only sticks to the same thing. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, bro. We could have been the first one. First one. And they will fly too. You know what? It was how fly. I'll tell you how fly.
Look, how about we just release them? How about we just
We're gonna release this token?
We'll release the ninja token.
Exactly.
We'll point you to our store coming soon.
Anyway, still mad at that. We could have had one ready for you. But no, we gotta listen to the man with no vision. We gotta listen to Ray Charles Jr. over here. But anyway, was there anything in the set that teased you off?
New set or old set?
The new set. We ain't talking about the new set until everything come out.
Okay, so old set Kamigawa, like I said, the Sensei's Dividing Top. If you were ever able to afford one back in the day when it first came out,
Dividing Top.
You need split second to interact with the Dividing Top, or they have to run out of mana.
If there's one card that I hate more than anything, it is Sensei Dividing Top. You talking about a card that will single-handedly stretch a game to infinity and beyond. Oh my God!
At the end of your turn, I'm going to
look at the top three. You only digging one card deep. What are you doing? And why don't you just do it when the rest of us is doing nothing? Hey guys, I'm gonna hold up the game while I look at these top three cards, the same ones you've been looking at since we started this game. You don't even shuffle your deck, and I know you looking at a land because I can see the tears in your eyes every time you tap this thing.
Oh, Gary. All right. Don't be a Gary. Just be courteous with people's times, and you don't have to be super analytical with Sensei's Dividing Top.
All I know is this: every time somebody play one, I go straight to Taco Bell because I'm gonna go get me some food if I'm sitting out for this foolishness. I need to go find my fourth meal. I'm sorry, I need to get my blood pressure down. Anyway, anything else you gotta say about this set?
Kamigawa was also a letdown in a number of aspects. So with the Samurai, you had the Bushido ability. I don't know if you remember that one, but basically they just get a little buff when they block or get blocked, and it wasn't worth it. Samurai just were not working. Hopefully the Samurai are better in this new set.
You finished? Let me tell you about these cards called the Myogans. I'm probably pronouncing them wrong.
The cycle of Myojin spirits.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Where they come with a divine counter, and you can remove one to do game-busting things like destroy all your lands. All your creatures get what the F.
Yeah. Dump all your creatures from your hand onto the battlefield.
Fart in the wind and watch as it cascades through the room. Either one of these techniques that are very, very. I mean, I know they cost like 10 mana to do,
Yeah.
which is unheard of in Magic. Turn 12 lands. I'm just bringing that back up for all the people who missed that. But you know what? These spirits were gangbusters.
A little bit. A little difficult to play in Commander itself because you have to cast these from your hand if you're playing them as a commander. But over time, people have gotten a little tricky, a little nifty, little tricks they can do.
Exile the card and then cast it from the exile zone. Ooh,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
it come from your hand. Sorry, I messed that.
Well, yeah, you can just bounce it back to your hand. It's some little tricks out there that you can do to make these commanders work now.
All in all, Kamigawa sucked.
What?
It was an overpowered set for commander. All those lesser sets we don't care about. Apparently it was fair and standard.
Lesser formats.
Exactly, lesser formats.
Yeah. Let's see. I remember 8.5 Tails got a lot of play and probably still does to this day. Basically, you can change the color of a permanent and also give permanent protection from white, I believe.
Let me tell you the best card that came out of Kamigawa. No lie. This was my favorite card. One of my favorite cards in Magic. Secure the Tribe Elder. That's
Talk
right.
about Steve.
Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve was in a war. I want you guys to know this. This is the snake turtle that has saved many a green deck lives.
It's just a snake.
Whatever. I call it a snake. Whatever. It's that thing from Panda Express. Well, God, what Kung Fu Panda?
Panda.
Yeah, that's what that thing is. Uncle Steve is one of the greatest cards ever printed. You talk about a 1/1. And you know what? I used to smack people. I used to Voltron Steve. You know why? Because it was funny. I would do it just because. I'll put, what's that sword? Godsend?
Yeah.
I'll put Godsend on Steve and just turtle sideways. I'll put Sword of Feast and Famine on a Steve and just start busting you up. You know why? Because it's funny to imagine this little snake thing just creeping over and smacking you in the head.
Yeah, because he's been in the war.
He's been in the war and he doesn't like your music.
Yeah. A card that definitely got on people's nerves that I don't think gets enough play this turn these days is Reverse the Sands. It's a 8-drop white card, 6 and 2 white. Sorcery. Redistribute any number of players' life totals.
Oh, those are fighting words.
Redistribute. Kamigawa was doing some wild stuff back in the day.
All I know is at that point, if I just want anything but a public defender. Look, all I'm saying is we all know, especially in the Commander world, Kamigawa got way out of hand.
Yeah.
And we recognize that. All we ask is that when you break this new set, you
just write a little note first before you just warn people.
Yeah.
Just warn us. Send us a little bat signal like, hey, we're about to break Kamigawa again. So
no, not even that. No. Just stay in pocket with a change in lit at. Just
have you met Commander players?
Why don't you just turn it down a little bit? Like you don't gotta put it to. You don't gotta do it to 11.
Nah.
We'll accept 9, 9.5. I mean, Strixhaven was a 2, but we don't ask for much. Although I'm not gonna lie, when I dreamed I saw that Jinkataxis, I passed out and woke up on the toilet. So I don't know.
So you did see the Jinkataxis?
I don't know if it was real or not.
Yes, it's real.
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us on this flash in the past look of the set that hurt us the most. Kamigawa, as we get ready for the new set that's coming out. Of course, when it's fully spoiled, we're gonna go through the cards. We're gonna tell you what's that new hotness, or as we like to say, which ones are bangers. And of course, we're gonna introduce you to our new segment of new toilet paper. So that's where we feature. Why did y'all even put ink to paper to create this?
Yeah, kind of like the double feature set.
Exactly.
But yeah, I just say keep your eyes peeled. Hopefully, none of the cards from this new Kamigawa get banned. I know people are already looking at Jinkataxis and be like, it needs to be banned. It's not that serious. I promise you. Just give it some time. Let it marinate. Let it hit at least the interwebs first. Doesn't Magic Arena get the cards first all the time? So just see what it does.
Jinkataxis says that it counters sorceries, instants, and artifacts. When your opponents cast them, it's the first.
The only once per turn. Once per turn. It's the creating copies that does it for me though. That's the line that hits home for me. But man, yeah, stay tuned. Gonna have a lot of fun. I loved Kamigawa back in the day. Hopefully, I'm loving this new set, and hopefully things aren't just too busted where people are getting too much out of pocket.
Hey, you know what they say? Wish in one hand and doo-doo in the other. See which one fills up faster. And of course, when you run into a Kamigawa set like myself, just follow the old adage. The right hand is going to grip the table. The left hand going to flip it. And we're going to bounce.
Yeah, and hopefully you can pick up some of the cards from the old Kamigawa before the prices got too out of hand when some of these cards got spoiled. But, use our TCG Player affiliate link in the description below. Hopefully you can find some new and also some old Kamigawa cards.
That's right. If you're a disgusting human being who eats off floors because you're a savage, go to our TCG league so you can purchase some Kamigawa cards.
A question for the listeners out there. What are some old Kamigawa cards that you just loathe to run into these days? Like, oh my God, they broke out this card again. They playing this legendary card again. They're playing this. A lot of cards from Kamigawa were legendary, by the way. They're playing this spell again. They're playing this artifact again. Like, what really grinds your gears from the old Kamigawa days?
Yeah, what are some of the cards that you saw where as soon as the person played, you'd be like, I'll be right back. I need to go to my trunk right quick. But anyway, like and subscribe, you guys. We got plenty of stuff coming up. But until next time, peace.